happy you're here. It's Vlogmas. It's a new day, it's a new video, it's an attempt at feeling normal. I wanted to show you, I didn't show you in the last video, but we got the Christmas card from Dave's grandparents and they always send the best cards. So I wanted to show you this beautiful thing that it comes out like that. And there's a button right here. And it has a few different songs on it and it's lovely. They also sent a card for each of the kids as well, a Christmas card. So this is mine and Dave's, but Poppy's just been like playing with it, pushing the button over and over again. They love it every year. If it's singing, they're all about it. They're here for it. So I've just done the school run and now I've got to make myself some breakfast before morning activities with Pops. So I've got about like an hour and 25 minutes. Maybe we can get a little tidy in there. I'm not gonna force it though. We're gonna just do what we can. Why is this gate out? I didn't notice this when I just got home, but tight. Okay, here we go, we're good. We have not opened like any of these books for a little while, so I think it's time for a tally of the books and have the kids just open a batch of them tonight. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. And it's a little messy in here, not too bad. My biggest goal, catch up on laundry so I can have some plain black leggings. I think that was my big issue, why I was living in those sweatpants for so long. None of my leggings were clean. I had to start putting our overflow trash bag on the inside of the basement because both of the dogs keep getting into the garbage. And you know who's the worst at getting into garbage and getting into things they're not meant to? Mala, our older dog. She has eaten 3 things she's not meant to have today. She's gotten into a treat bag, she's eaten a cookie, and she's eaten food off of the table. She's been extra naughty today. I don't know why I've come down here, honestly. I don't know. My brain just kind of feels like it's stalling out. I also feel like this space down here needs some cleaning up so that way there is more room to do working out bits. I also stashed the kids' Christmas presents over here in this corner. Things are happening. My brain feels like a fart. Like I'm just, ugh. Every time I like can start to see myself doing something, it's just like, never mind. Do nothing. Sit, stall out. I think maybe we just start loading some stuff into trash bags. That'd be a good spot to start because we don't need to keep every single thing in this basement right now. And I think this is what my plan is gonna be. This is a semi-cleanish area to sit on the floor. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to put a timer on my watch for 45 minutes and then when that timer goes off I'm gonna go upstairs and make the kids some pizza. So during that 45 minutes I am just going to wander around and poke around the basement down here and try to just move stuff around. Even if what I end up doing is not productive at all, at least like I'm getting to the habit of like moving stuff and being here, and maybe it'll like spark some kind of plan in me. And while I do that, I started listening to A Christmas Carol on Spotify today, so I'm going to continue to listen to the Christmas Carol. I DNF'd that Christmas book that I was reading, All I Want for Christmas, I think was what it was. I started reading it like last week and I don't see myself getting into it. Like I'm just not festive in this moment, and like a fluffy rom-com is also not really what I'm looking for right now. Plus I am near the end of the 4th Dungeon Crawler Carl book, so I'd really like to continue reading on with that. And there's just too many other books right now that I want to read. I don't want to force myself into festive books because I'm not feeling festive, so don't. But I am liking listening to the Christmas Carol. And it's also short, so it's not a lot of commitment on my part, which I think also really helps. Let's start this timer and wander around the basement. 45 minutes in my little pea brain is both too long and also not long enough to accomplish anything, but we've got a whole trash bag filled up, a whole contractor bag filled up with garbage. I have swept out this space right here. I've made a little extra room here next to my yoga mat. I've organized my gift bags better. What, babe? So I'm thinking of my next step. I'm actually gonna open up this table and use it to store some stuff down here. We need to clear out whatever's under there. There's a lot of stuff from when we bought the house stuck under there, and we had a flood in the basement last spring. I documented it, so if you haven't watched us gutting out this basement, like, this was a wild ride. Back in the spring, we had to get the industrial sized dumpster to clear out our basement because we had like this much water. So everything under there is probably also disgusting because we didn't haul it out from the flooding incident. But overall, I'm happy with the 45 minutes. Let me know if you want more like basement stuff. I want to do another decluttering series in the early part of 2026. So I'm thinking we do a lot of basement. Let me know, because we've got the gym area that needs addressing. We've got like seasonal storage stuff that needs addressing. We have toys we no longer need that needs addressing. We've got the laundry space and just so many things I need to put on like either Facebook Marketplace or just bring it to Goodwill. So we have many days of clearing out and decluttering that needs to happen down here. Let me know if you're interested. But that feels actually a bit better, especially being able to have a space to actually walk, which will also be wonderful. And now I have kind of a cleared space. Like, this place probably needs like a Swiffering, sweep and a Swiffer. But I could start wrapping presents down here and keep them down here. We can't put them under the tree, like anything from Dave and I, because the puppy's just gonna tear into them. So I could start wrapping now and not do everything on the 24th. Never heard of it. All right, but now I gotta go upstairs and get started on that pizza and then get going to craft night. I got such a headache right when I was leaving the craft group, and it has not stopped hurting since I've gotten home. But once craft group ends, the library's still open for another 30 minutes, so I was having a little poke around the reference section. I don't typically look in the nonfiction or the reference section, but I want to do something for solstice this year, so I was seeing if they had any book about like celebrating the solstice and equinoxes and stuff like that, but they didn't have what I was looking for. But anyway, as I was leaving the reference section, this book caught my eye. It's called The History of the Snowman, and I was like, this gives me this time of year vibes. It's pretty small, but an interesting topic as well. Like, this guy just went, I wonder who made the first snowman, and then wrote a reference book about it. So I'm excited about this. I've only read like the preface so far, but this is better for me right now than doing a Christmassy rom-com situation. This is much more where I am in the moment, but also gives it this time of year seasonality, which I also like. I still have about an hour left of A Christmas Carol, and I am enjoying it. I thought that I would have a harder time understanding it, but I've seen a Muppet Christmas Carol enough times to understand what's going on. I'm going to, I think, finish A Christmas Carol. I'm gonna lay here, turn the light off, and just kind of close my eyes for a little bit and listen to the end of the Christmas Carol. And then we'll see what the morning brings. The kids are in school, which means I'm working on cleaning things. And I looked over at the tree, and you know how we've been having trouble with the lights. Now a new part of the lights are out. The very bottom, which if I had to pick one, I guess this is the best spot for them to be out. I just assume now that it's like a wiring issue than a blown light issue. Plus the dog, like the puppy and the kittens, keep getting under here. My kids, obviously, and like rampaging. Don't you? Magpie? Hello, baby girl. So yeah, that light's out, but it will probably turn on again. I don't know. I'm not like overly optimistic, but it could happen. So my biggest goal today, because my floors are actually more cleaned up than usual, I'm gonna try to mop. I don't try to mop very often, especially now that we have a puppy, but it does need to be done. That's gonna be today. Today we're mopping. I did finish A Christmas Carol this morning. I fell asleep listening to it last night, and I was like, I need to pay attention to this, so I ended up finishing it on the ride home from the school drop-off, and it was what I needed emotionally. That's my kind of Christmas tale. I should probably read The Grinch again. But yeah, definitely a good read for me at this time of year, not trying to force any of like the rom-com romances. Got the mattress out. Owen's gonna be coming home from school soon. I think that we should cuddle up on the couch tonight, or on the mattress tonight, and just watch some Christmas movies. We haven't watched the Santa Claus yet. I could watch the Muppet Christmas Carol. Like, I think we cuddle and watch some Christmas movies, have some popcorn, maybe even have some hot chocolate.
Let's sleep on the mattress tonight.
And then we could sleep on the mattress tonight. That would be so fun. I just watched Mala jump over the edge of the railing, but Dave's outside. I'm gonna make some cottage pie. I'm thinking just comfy comfort food, and I'm gonna save out some potato for the kids because I think they'll like it better saved to the side. Yeah, we're just gonna have a cozy old night. I'm not trying to go out. Usually I do pole on Wednesdays, or I try to do like pole class on Wednesdays, but I'm just not feeling it. And I would rather do some of the magic making. And this is kind of like on that, not to make it sound like it's like low effort so it's not important, but it's not a fully taxing event that can still be cozy and magical and nice, and just, I need that. I need it to be easily achieved and also just full of holidayness. So that's what we're gonna do. I don't think that the camera is going to fully depict how dark it's getting right now, because it's like 3:30 in the afternoon, but like it's getting dark. But winter solstice is just around the corner. Days are gonna get longer. The sun is going to be coming back, and I'm fully leaning into this week being just the longest drawn out days of the year, and especially this like next 2-week period, just being content with the darkness and just like leaning into it and not try to fight it and not feel sad about it and just have it be what it is. It's rest time. We watched a little bit of Miracle on 34th Street, the original one, and now the second kid's going up for a bath. Hello, baby. Ow, my head. You want to cuddle? Oh, Mala wants to cuddle too.
Oh yeah, my leg.
I ate too much shepherd's pie and I'm full. Absolutely full at dinner, yeah.
You're full at dinner?
Yeah.
Is it you had too much shepherd's pie?
That'll happen. Comfort food, and this is the second night in a row of a terrible headache.
Eat on yours.
Okay.
How about red yours, okay?
I haven't gotten there yet, babe. Oh, Marvin. Easy, please. We ended up sleeping down here. We're having like a little slumber party situation last night, but oh my gosh, I can't sleep a full night without one or both of my arms falling asleep. Like the way that I sleep, it's bad. Like my arms are constant. Don't lick my feet, please. My arms are constantly like asleep. Hi, you coming up? Come on then. Good morning. We're about to go do the school run. The kids are upstairs playing library right now. I hate when I have to interrupt moments of playing. Like we got up a lot earlier than usual and we were already down in the place where we have breakfast. So it went a lot like faster and smoother to do the getting ready portion. Oh, he didn't even look at you. He didn't even touch you. So today's a bit of a like more laid back day. I should try to shower at some point. I am leaning into sweatpants again today, but I did manage to put some like bike shorts on underneath because I need to do just more exercises to strengthen my hip flexors, especially the ones like in the back. If I can get those back strengthened up, I think just daily life will be so much less painful and just feel a lot better. I had come down to the basement just to switch over laundry. Like that was the only intention behind it. And I ended up doing like a little bit of poking around and tidying. So I've gotten this table out, which is completely bowed. I was using it upstairs for a long time for my craft stuff. So it's starting to bow in the middle. So I'm trying to keep like nothing in the middle of the table, but I've packed summer stuff under it, summer stuff on top of it, and this is like Easter spring things. So now I've cleared up a space behind it, which is great. Look, a little bit more space. It's not super accessible space, but it's still space nonetheless. We are working towards that. I have some toy bits over here that we need to go through and get rid of. Some of this stuff, it just needs to go straight to Goodwill. Other things I'm thinking about putting on Facebook Marketplace and maybe doing it through, because my town has like my town yard sale and you can post stuff in there to get rid of. So yeah, there's that. I'm like also this close for some of those toys, just be like, come pick this up for free. I'll be sat at this spot. Come grab this, first come, first serve. It was an accident that I came down here and kind of just poked around and did a little bit of tidying, but a happy accident. Just finished the Muppet Christmas Carol that we started last night. We didn't get to finish it yesterday. Owen just goes, I'm tired, can we pause this? So we just ended up going to sleep. So we just finished it. The kids are off to bed. Dave has taken them there. And I'm just gonna clean up the mattress now that the movie has been fully done. We left it out so we could finish the movie with it. It's been an overall good day. I feel like I'm getting to be in a better headspace, and I'm still kind of like processing stuff right now. So I think I'm just gonna have to listen to a Muppet Christmas Carol to like stay in a festive mood, because listening to a Christmas Carol and then watching this definitely helped. Definitely helped. So that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and Christmas is 1 week away, and I'll see you in the next one.